Prince William has stepped into a role no heir has taken in generations. Sources claim he has begun the process of stripping royal titles from those who damaged the crown's reputation. And at the top of that list, Harry and Meghan. William reportedly sees this not as punishment, but as protection. The monarchy, bruised by scandals and betrayal, cannot survive if its titles become marketing tools or weapons in the media. This isn't a symbolic gesture. These are real documents, real signatures, real consequences. Albert David Mountbatten Windsor. Meghan would lose Duchess of Sussex entirely, becoming Mrs. Mountbatten Windsor. For her side out. He believes titles must be earned, protected with loyalty, service and dignity, not used for fame, branding, or personal gain. Questionable financial connections raised new alarms. The monarchy, already fragile, could no longer shield the Yorks without risking collapse. And once the Yorks were scrutinized, the Sussexes, already seen as divisive, were next. The cleanup had begun. Meghan's growing panic. Insiders say Meghan built her global identity on less than 2 years as an active royal. She reused the same stories, the same narratives, because those few months were the foundation of her entire public persona. Reports claim she rejected traditional royal protocols, created confusion around medical details, and controlled narratives in ways that deeply unsettled the palace. Then came what insiders call the final insult. Meghan reportedly attempted to trademark Duchess of Sussex, and even use it as a legal surname. For the palace, that crossed a line, turning royalty into a brand. William intervened. Sources say he told Harry that nothing belonging to Princess Diana, no jewelry, no symbols, would be associated with Meghan again. Soon after, Meghan stopped wearing Diana's watch. It wasn't just a request. It was a message. You are not Diana. You were never royal by right. And titles can disappear. Harry's fear of being ordinary. If Meghan fears losing a title, Harry fears losing his identity. Without royal status, he becomes just another man. With no military role, no royal duties, and no position in the institution he left behind. Insiders say Harry senses what's coming. This is why he's been trying to move closer to King Charles. But William is not Charles. William has closed the door, firmly and finally. The brothers who once walked behind their mother's coffin now stand on opposite sides of a divide that cannot be crossed again. The children's titles, the final blow. Sources claim Meghan always believed that Archie and Lilibet would grow up as prince and princess, symbols of power and legacy. But William's reforms may go further than anyone expected. Insiders say Archie may lose his princely status. Lilibet may lose her princess title. They would become ordinary children of ordinary parents. Outside the working monarchy, outside the formal lineage, outside the royal future. For Meghan, this is more than a blow. It's an erasure. Without royal children, she is not a royal mother. Without titles, she is not a royal figure. Her entire narrative dissolves. Meanwhile, William's children will grow up grounded, confident, and stable. Their worth coming from character, not status. The quiet fall of titles. Some moments in history arrive with trumpets. Others arrive with a closed door. Insiders say the announcement could come quietly. Next week, next month, or without warning. But one truth remains. Once the titles fall, the illusion falls with them. And the world will finally see